Alright, there we go. Hello everyone, if anyone is out there. How are you all doing? Alright, what should we do today? Well, we're gonna finish this wall. Might as well do that while it's fresh in the brain. Wrong way, that way.
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
Let's get 10 of those. Get 9 of those. Running a little bit low on money, so I'd just be cautious about that. I'll probably just do a quick pumpkin farm and my money. My money earner. My money? My money. Alright, well, before we do any design work, we'll quickly do run, but I need to find a foraging buddy. Don't know who's my foraging. Oh, Stitches. Stitch. So much work I need to do. Like Stitch's area is just completely void of stitchiness. Damn it. Come on, go in the building. I don't know why it's so laggy. It's really annoying me. No Stitches in here. Oh, not in here. Yeah, here. It says he's in there. God damn it. Oh, there he is.
Hannah means family. Family means nobody left.
Hi, eyes. Good morning to you. It's not morning for me. I'm just in a robe because I'm cold. It's 6. It's 6:30 p.m. for me, so I've got really no excuse for being a robe other than I'm just cold. How are you doing? Let's quickly do that. Alright, and then we're going to switch over to Attorney Hour real quick. You're doing okay, thank you. No worries. You're welcome. It's a bit raw. I forget every time I do the streams I should really get some water. I was actually tempted to play a different game than Dreamlight Valley. But I might... I'll see how it go. I might switch over to that game or might not. I'm not used to switching games midstream. I'll probably play it tomorrow, actually. Maybe I'll play some of it tomorrow. God damn it, Dave. No paprika here. Come on, Stitch. There we go. No, any paprika here? Yep, there is some there. Now the thing is that you wanna, if you're trying to grind out a duty like me, so I have to get 900 paprika. It's always good to look for it because sometimes you get the bonus, you know, the gold bonus when you go hunting for it, and that actually does count towards your overall total. So sometimes it's, unless you're like, you know, in a rush, you should use the machines. But I always recommend just try hunting it yourself. That's my tip for the day. Some more? Where's the paprika? It says I got 4, so it's probably stuff that's been dropped. Ah, it's over there. Cool. Oh, I got a stack of that. Grave here. Don't really need a grave or whatever. I think it's a grave, whatever. But when I prepare for the next update, I'm probably gonna need some. Save me hunting.
Could I talk to you?
No. And this is another area I kind of want to do up a little bit. It says got paprika somewhere. Where? So I only need what 44. Stop here. 43. Cool. Next run is a farming run. And then we'll get into some design work. That's probably what we're going to have a very chilled out session. And we're going to just do some design work. Not really much food grinding or anything like that. That's really next week's job. I'm just doing a few, you could say dailies. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to them. So we'll probably finish the Alice in Wonderland kind of section to the best that we can do. And I don't know what then. Probably which section we want to work on. I don't know. I'll come up with ideas unless someone in the chat has an idea of what I should work on. There we go. I'll plant these over here. That's all done. Dump all this stuff. And we'll get to the work at hand. Get to work. Get rid of the oats first. I don't have any much. I don't have many of the Cheshire Cat stuff left to go. I reckon. Wonder when it's gonna pop up. The last one be popped up probably tomorrow. I would say. Yeah, we've still got one more to go, and that's more than a Mirage. And that's the Aladdin one. So don't know when that's gonna pop up, but it feels like it should be soon. Let's finish doing this bit, and then I don't know what area we should do next. Not quite there. Sure. Can't quite fit. Oh, no, I got it. There you go. It's kind of wonky at the end, but that works. I want to do the rest of them. Kind of feel like doing them. Just all of them. Well, I just know I'm getting more items. The shop reset tomorrow, so I kind of want to hold off, just see what we're gonna land with, and then do the rest of it. Because I know we're gonna get a well, and we're going to get a monkey, which will be perfect for the Mad Hatter's section. Don't know what else. Alice is kind of bare. Doesn't really have any stuff specifically for her, but I still need to get the black version of that, black card version of that one. Maybe we'll leave it as it is here. Working on a different area. Which area should we work on? Well, let's tune up Tina's area over here. Maybe we do just a Storybook Vale kind of cleanup session. So, what can we do here? So it seems a bit empty, so we'll see what we can, and then probably just flesh it out with a few foliage stuff. already got that. Already got the frogs. These in here, right? Yeah, she doesn't really have a lot of stuff, does she? Hmm. Alright, maybe we'll just flesh it out with some foliage. Yeah, that's good. Let's check the Mulan section. That's good enough. I think I'll work on the stitch because I complained about that before. It makes sense to work on it a little bit. Alright, why do we go first? Alright. Alright. Now, kind of like I don't like to use too much of the same item. I like to use the item once if I can. I'm gonna probably make a border. Use these as borders. I had to buy a whole bunch of them. Use them as a kind of border. So I'm probably gonna turn that into there. Hmm. Dry hair. Put the bed there. Got the secret area, so I might as well after it. Can I actually fit that in there? I can't. Make it look like it's leaving it. Yeah, something like that. Wait, I'm missing the Lena Stitch house. Yeah, the Lion house. I'm missing that. Good piece. There's like a shop. Alright. Oh. sections. Do I like that? Hmm. Maybe more in the... Yeah, actually. There's actually a new club on outside. It was blocking it all. AI doesn't squeeze through. I think there, we are. Whoops. Uh, and then we kind of want to do that as the actual entrance. Oops. So I want to buy more of those. Just that wall. That's it. Okay. Hmm. Okay, hopefully the AI will be smart enough and so. All right. little cleaning section over here. Not really anywhere. But question, can I sneak through that little gap there? Let's try. Yeah. Damn it. That's the only way to block it off. That's a little bit annoying. Oh, I can block it there. I can do it there. Being annoying. How's that going to be enough? Yeah, that'll be enough. Alright, so I'm going to buy more of those. And, oh, get these that are right. Cool. Alright. So we'll be doing the dream snaps today, and now I did say I was going to try and actually put in an effort, but it all depends on who's actually here to give me the advice. Because if no one's here to give me the advice, it will be a very half-ass attempt. But if someone was here giving me tips of how to do it, I will legitimately try. Alright, let's... Oops. Make sure I get one of everything. I'm running out of money. Yeah, that's all I can actually afford. But it should be... Oh, I needed that truck. Damn it. Alright, we'll have to go sell some stuff. I didn't want to do, but I've got an idea. It's a clothing challenge. Oh, okay. Well, I should be able to easily half-ass it then. Alright, well, if you're the only one here, you're gonna have to give me some tips on it. The goal is to get at least 2,000 moonstones eventually, so I can buy that damn dragon that I've been saving. Use high tagged items. What's a high tagged item? So the items Well, the dream snap for this week is what? Mad Hatter stuff, right? So, do you mean the mandatory ones or the bonus ones? The bonus ones, probably. What you mean? Those are high tagged, right?
How's it going?
There we go. All those. Okay. All right. Well, I'll give it an honest shot. But if Sheldon comes in or Theresa comes in, I'm gonna have to listen to them. Because that was the deal. Oh. Well, listen to anybody, but Theresa might doing it. All right. We'll get one of these trucks. I've got 24 of those. We'll get 2 of those. Pretty sure that already. All right.
Bye bye.
All right. And we'll get rid of that mailbox there. There are 4 tagged items you can use. Yeah, I'm guessing those 4. So I guess we'll just have to figure out which items. Is there an easy way to tell which ones are the best items to use? I guess not. Otherwise, everyone will use them. All right. Oh, so let's boost it up. Open your clothing venue. Open my clothing venue? Menu. Ah, menu. Ooh, so those. Yeah, I know those are. But you can't tell like if if how many of the tags they actually cover though. Like for instance, if it was gonna do oh no, matching tags. I see. Matching tags. Okay, this makes sense. Okay, I'm getting it now. It says matching tags in the bottom. You can't see it because my camera's kind of hiding it in the way. But yeah, there's 4 at the bottom. Did that would do it? Okay, that makes sense. All right, we'll go for that later. We'll go through all that later. Until then, I wanna. I always forget to switch myself back too. Ooh, let switch myself and get code off. There you go. That kind of looks like something I would wear. All right. Cool. All right. So, what was I doing? All right. So I want to build this down here. It's weirdly wet laggy, and I say it all the time, but it's really bloody annoying because it's not laggy anywhere else. Like not in Toonie Isle, nowhere else but here. I think it's the viewing distance because the minute I change that, it seems to fix it. There you go, and then something in that corner right there. Doesn't really work, does it? Right there on the corner. Where would I put the fruit truck? This is a pretty good thing. I'll put it. All right. Yeah. And let me see. The key to it is you want a lot of seeding if you want the AI to interact with it a bit. I'm kind of making the seeding the way that I am. This counts as seeding as well. I got blue hammock, got a pink hammock. I'm gonna make sure I'm using all of them. Got green, blue, and red. That's purple. Is that purple? Alright. I haven't got purple. I'll put the purple. I got one of these tools. Probably wanted a little bit more torches. Table. Fine enough. I probably want a few more torches. Ah, no. Maybe alright. Alright, how about... Alright. So what's 6 hours from now? Yeah, 6 hours. So that's what it looks like dark. It never really gets too dark, does it? Ah, that's good enough. Plenty of areas to sit. Get Wally out of here. Yeah, I think that will do it for now. I'll just actually foliage when I need foliage. It always kind of makes it, fills in all the dead space. Damn it. Mm. I don't understand. Annoying me. Not enough to like do something about it, but it's annoying me. Drop 3, how small? Oh, it's quite actually quite big. Oh, God damn it. I can't even scroll now. I'll put it there. Looks pretty. Alright. Anything else? Okay. Thingy. Damn feet. Gone so bad. To a point where it's locking up on me. Let me try messing with it. I think distance quality, let's just lower that. Probably not gonna fix it, but There you go. And three there. Ah, it's not perfect, but at least it's something. This actually looks like it did something. Winnie the Pooh doesn't have. Hmm. All right. That will just have to do. We never is to sit. And whether the characters actually do it or not, it's a question. But it's not. It's, half is off. Is there anywhere? I don't think there is. It's always off no matter which way you put it. That's. Alright, that I have to do. Oh, my alarm's gone off for my meds. It's 12 hours later from my morning meds, I have to take my evening meds. Stuck, but keeps me alive, eh? So, doctors tell me it keeps me alive. Whether it actually does or not, who knows? Alright. Now this is the Little Mermaid section. Now, can't really be bothered doing another section. And I'm not in a rush to do it. You still have a few hours before your morning meds. Do you have evening meds as well? And what's the frequency you have to take it? Like, it's like every 12 hours or whatever?
I wonder who the ruler of this planet
Should make some ancient machine. Yeah, I can deconstruct those gardeners. I probably should deconstruct some of those gardeners. I don't really need them anymore. Oh, I haven't built a station. I take 4 different heart pills and 4. Oh, what kind of heart pills do you take? I'm probably on some of them. Obviously, if you don't feel comfortable, you don't need to say anything, but just genuinely, actually curious. And that's one thing I forgot to do over here is make a little cooking station thing. Every hub needs. Whoosh. Hmm. That doesn't actually work. It will take. Every resident should have their own cooking station, own time bending station, own everything. Um, so I shouldn't need hubs and stuff. Now, every hub will need its own uncrafting stuff. There it is. Not sure which ones you take. You take 8 different meds a day. I take, I think, because one of the rules you have when you get a transplant, you get on the transplant list, you have to pretty much learn your medications pretty well. But the only problem is I can't pronounce it. There's bisoprolol. Actually, I need to do them right now. Let's actually. I'm gonna have to get them out. The most common heart medication. And you'll exit out of this so it doesn't freeze on me. Actually, no. I need to do this. Oh. I'm gonna start uncrafting them because I want to uncraft something. Every hub, every residence hub needs to have all this. I find it now. Here they are. They should get me 49,000 mist. Easy. There you go. They should be 2 hours, great. Alright, so the daughter sorts them for you. Well, you should learn them, just in case you ever need to. I don't need my morning ones. The most common one is Entresto. And it looks like, well, it looks like that. So this little pink one, pink purple one, Entresto. It's one of the more common heart medications that you have. That's my Entresto. I take one in the morning, one at night. Really good goal. That one is a morning one. So I don't need to worry about that one. Entresto. This one is Bisoprol. I'm gonna hide my name. Bisoprol. Bisoprol. Lol. Alright, and I take 2 of those. I take 2 in the morning, 2 at night. Mine's all white pills. Well, those ones are white, so it could be those ones. I mean, that's the color over in New Zealand. I mean, the medications always go by different names, especially in America. How they these aren't free, so they probably have different branding and more advertisement on the pills. All the pills over here, they just have like basic stuff. You don't have any kind of advertisement on it. This is my warfarin. This is what keeps my blood thin. And there's pink, there's blues, and there's browns because they're all different amounts. So the pink ones are 5 milligrams, the blues are 3 milligrams, and the browns are 1 milligram. And so I have to basically do math in my head. So yesterday I had 9 milligrams, so today I have to take 8 milligrams. So I'll take 1, 5, and 1, 3. So 1 pink and 1 blue. Next one is a pain medication called gabapentin. It's for nerve damage. It's actually a rather addictive medication. But to be honest, whether I have it or not, I just notice I have a lot more pain when I don't have it. Whether it's psychological or not, who knows? But either way. Now, normally I also would take paracetamol about now, but I don't have any more, so we're not going to be taking paracetamol today. And yeah, those are all my evening meds. So my evening meds are what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different ones. Not including the paracetamol. In the morning I take about 5, I think. 6, something like that. I take more in the morning. Now I need to go get a drink. So I'll be back in 2 seconds once I get a drink. Alright, back. So yeah, that's going to be the uncrafting. What do I want to do? Alright, I'm going to make one of these vacuums. Because I should have a vacuum in every section. Whoops. Oh, what do you mean I'm out of magnets? Oh, god damn it. Alright, let's me go to Lagoon. I've probably got some on the table I can use. I reckon they're going to nerf the uncrafting station. Because typically it's a one-to-one outside of Dreamlight, and I think that's not what they intended. So I would suggest to anyone to make use of it while you can. Then they're going to change it with the next update. I don't find where I put the magnets.
I can't believe how many new friends I've made.
Where the hell did I put the magnets? I've got no logical. Oh, there they are. I've only got 99. A lot. Alright. Start back over to. Alright, so where do we want to put it? Oh no, I have to make the last one, don't I? Alright, do I have a station in here? Do I have to build one? I think I have to build one. Oh yeah, got crafting table here. Time bending there, got that. Cooking station there too. Perfect, I just need an uncrafting station. Cool. That is. See any other Aladdin stuff I can put. Dizzy. Annoying thing about my Warframe, it makes me dizzy after I take it. Bit wobbly. I'm trying to find Aladdin and I'm staring at this and I'm like, whoa. There. Now, what I want to do is always plant vacuums outside the residences so I know where they are. But, get rid of this. Just outside, yeah. Cool. A lot of foliage around. Decorate this. Brighten this up a bit. When I come here, I can use the stuff. Yeah, definitely it's running a little bit smoother since I changed that viewing distance option. Topia. It makes a hell of a difference, these trees. It really kind of fishes it out. Really done a good job. There we go. Alright, and then we'll clean up everything with this. There we go. And yeah, this is the Aladdin section. A lot of hangout areas here because there's not a lot of seating. So here, can you sit on there? Yeah, you can sit on there. But hey, something. It is something. I've got a tree here too. That's fine. Actually, we'll clean up all that. How much ink do I need? What does it say? Maybe I've... Oh, remove bin keys. There we go. Look quite a lot. Gonna be one that's gonna take me a while, so I might as well get cracking. Is it vanilla? Hopefully vanilla's not one, because I've got so much vanilla. Oh, harvest vanilla. God damn it. Memory over there. Huh. Didn't even see that pop out. Alright. We'll leave the Latin section alone, and we'll go to the Beauty and the Beast section now, which probably one of the areas that probably needs the most work. Do we need a machine though? Okay. Alright. We've got this project now, so where do we want the crafting station stuff? Probably here. Put it here. I don't think Beauty and Beast has any unique crafting station or cooking station. It'll just have to be a generic one. Generic setup. Calm down. Ah, we've got clay. I like that cook. Pickle. Whoop, I was about to put that down over somewhere. I won't put it. Yeah, but, didn't want to do that. Check back. Alright. Get a crafting station. Time bending. Damn, I need belts now. Damn it. With something, isn't it? Now it's the fun dance of me trying to figure out where the belts are. Oh, there. Thank God I put a spare supply on the tables. I think it's fiery plains. No, it wasn't. Oh, must have to. Statue shadow, that's what it was. Oh, where am I? Cool. Alright, so where do we want to put this? So this area is the whole thing's going to be Beauty and the Beast because I've got a lot of things I can use for it. I think I've 3 houses for it. So this is going to be the town square. Let's go to town square. So yeah, watch this here. Clean up the area. Remember, but can I move that? Can't move that. All right. Build more ancient path. Cool. I wish there was like just a way to fill it in. Okay, stones, little workout area here. Dating area over here. Don't need that now. Looked like I had already started to make a cooking area. These are the residents of the area. Feels like a fountain should be... Yeah. And this fountain... Oh, That should be there, because it's like the entrance. On the seaside thing. Put it there because that's where the mailbox. Did it that way. A little bit buggy, isn't it? Sorry about Val. Those. What are the? Alright, got some harps. Gaston's archery. Seating down. Me Gaston being like you got pretty early on in the game release. And everyone's like, where's Gaston? Bit of a mystery where he was. The game first came out. Funny it would take over a year before he would be introduced into the game, even though he saw his house in the expansion on the trailer. Sorry I'm a bit quiet today. It's just when I'm concentrating, I tend to not say as much. Which, you know, is a common thing, to be honest. Yeah, that is something I kind of wish they would do, is with the pathing, that the AI characters like pick up the fact that there's pathing and follow it. Sometimes it's kind of weird that they go off and do other things, but if they follow the path, I mean, there's so many cool things that they could do with that, or people could do with that. And maybe you could scale how good they are at following it. I don't know. It's a good way of making the game a little bit more villagey. But I just burped and my chest hurts. God, I'm so fragile at the moment. I'm not sure. What was the this way? Ah, because I couldn't fit. Yeah, didn't fit. I have to do. Alright, what else? Fancy dining. Fancy dining table. Maybe we'll go to so many harps. I haven't watched Beauty and the Beast for a while, but I'm starting to think there was a lot of harps in it that I wasn't aware of. Um, what else? Let's see, so I just want seeding just so freaking AI does something. I like these line heads because, again, it was one of those first items that you got in the game. I kind of just like to use them. Alright. You need some big ones. Really any big opio. Hmm. It's alright. Exactly where I wanted it, but there's room for more stuff if I wanted to. There we go. It looks so different from first, like, from ground level. I think it's raining, but I don't think I can see it. I miss rain. Ooh, go back. Cool. Alright. And that's that section done. I don't think I can be bothered doing any more. But we'll get the machines though. Clear out the section. Now that I know I have to get to the vanilla as well, I'll grab that. Oh no, it's already got a machine. Because I want to make a the Hercules zone. Probably going to put a lot of work into it because I've actually been looking forward to doing that one. So I've got to do the Merlin zone there. The Merlin zone to do. And then Hercules here. I've kind of done Emperor's New Groove zone here and then Lady and the Tramp. But I need to redo the Lion King. And I still need to do Little Mermaid over there. I might top up Cinderella's, but Cinderella's pretty much okay. Peter Pan section I need to actually put a lot of work into. Alice in Wonderland done. There's the theme park. I'm pretty sure the theme park's done. I think a little bit more foliage would do some good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. A little bit of time, that's the key. I don't want to burn out designing. This stops me fun. You should set up a tea party for your June snap. Well, I'll definitely take it in the Alice in Wonderland section. I don't know if I can set up a tea party, but I'll try. How about that? I will give it a go. I've noticed if I sit down too long, chest starts hurting. Probably a good indication to go take a break for about 5-10 minutes. I already got a machine there because I have actually started placing the machines in the right spots, so I just keep forgetting which ones I've done.
Hey there.
Do I have a machine over in this section? I think I do. Yeah. Oh, there's a machine right there. Again, keep forgetting which one's got a machine, which ones don't. Alright, we'll dump some stuff off. Alright, well, we're gonna have probably a quick break for 10 minutes. Otherwise, I'm gonna start feeling a little bit of pain. Just stay on the thought at the moment. Alright, well, we'll sit in Tina, I don't know how to say her name, but let's sit here. And we'll be back in 10 minutes. So, talk to yourselves, or in your case, Ice, just talk to yourself. Be back in a sec.
see you. This salty sea air is great.
You're a very wise leader. I can tell.
Alright. There we go, we're back. I'll just get rid of a bunch of stuff. Actually, yeah, get rid of stuff. Don't know what we'll do for the rest of the stream. Kind of done, what, I've done 2 sections? Yeah, remodeled 2 sections. Did some cleaning out. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. God, just reading the Reddit for Dreamlight Valley. Everyone's just complaining not to be able to get the last memory. A stack of those. So where did I put the blue one?
This place is a cat.
Actually, I'll put these cars back. Do always get in the way when speeding around. Oh, there's a chest there. don't even need these memories no more. Well, what I'll do, I'll move Christmas fish over to the Christmas Island. What? Actually, the first time I've gone to the Frosted Island, so I don't know what it looks like. Big empty spot. So this will be Christmas Island eventually. Where the entrance? The entrance there. Now, which Christmas houses should we put here? Well, that's gonna have to be one. Not that big. It's bigger. Enchanted Chris. Is it a Christmas house though? That's the question. So if it's got lights on it, like Christmas decorations, it means it's a Christmas house. Or it goes in the Christmas section. So that's the difference between the the biome that I'm gonna have in Dreamlight Valley and the section. This is actually for Christmas. Anything Christmassy needs to go here. Anything. The Frosty Fortress, well, that stays in the biome because it's just frost. It's got nothing to do with Christmas. That will go stay in the Halloween Town section. Winter Palace will stay in the winter biome. You too. Alright, I'll have to do. Alright, white chess. I'll just put them here. Ooh, Christmas tape. Or she can. I wish there was a Christmas. Is there a Christmas tag? No, there's Halloween, but there's no Christmas. If I type Christmas, it won't come up. Ah, there you go. A couple of them. Winter. There's a lot of winter-esque stuff. Table. Could use that. It may work. On the tables. Well, you could. Hi, Nitty. How's it going? Nothing much is happening. I'm just playing around with stuff. Finding out you can't put wrapping paper on tables, which is a bit silly. How are you doing? And sideways. If I put them sideways, I can fit 3 on. Oh no, what's happened? Oh, I lost my Christmas food. Good, how are you doing? I'm doing alright. I'm a bit sore at the moment. I think that's my fault for sitting down too long. I noticed with the machine, if I sit down too long in my chest, it starts to hurt. I have to be a bit more active. That's slightly off. Slightly off. Yeah, I'll flesh out this section when we get closer to Christmas. Chances are I'll probably get my new heart before that. So I won't get a chance to, but it's a good thing, right, if I get my heart. But what am I doing? There's the thing is, like, I tell myself, like, oh, I just do this during Christmas, but I could not actually be here. I could be in the hospital. It's like 3 months. So I'll get a call out of the blue, and then I'll be in hospital for the next 3 months. It's a sucky thing to just be waiting for, but the positives is I get a heart. Negatives is I have to, like, constantly be on edge. After 3 months, yeah. So at minimum, if everything goes well, I'll be about 3 months. Because when you get it, I can't talk. I have to learn to talk again. I have to learn to walk again. Your whole body is like fucked. So I have to. I like when I got the machine early, like last year. I basically had to walk again. I had to go through physiotherapy, and I had to have like 3 physiotherapists hold me as I walked. It fucks you up, and so I have to go through all that again. And if things don't go well, as in like my body takes a little bit longer to adapt to the new heart, or I have trouble with the medication, or something goes wrong, it obviously will be longer. So it's a bit of a thing you have to mentally be prepared for. And obviously, you also have to be prepared for the worst case scenario, which is I don't wake up. So just having that in the back of my head that I could get a call at any moment, and I would be on a plane within an hour, and then within 2 hours I'll be under the knife, knowing that could be the last bit of my life ever, is a daunting thing. It's hard to process sometimes. I try and suppress it like a mature adult and try not to think too much about it, but it's hard to. It's really hard to. Because it'll just happen. It would just happen. Yeah, I mean, I've gotten used to it over the last year, and I've kind of adapted to it. I just don't want to think about it. And when I tell myself I don't want to think about it, I think about it. So it's an endless cycle. How do I do that? But I mean, at the end of the day, it's probably a healthy thing. I think about it and be a bit, and it forces me to be smart about it as well. Like what can I control, right? What can I control? What I can control is like I know it's going to happen. So what I can do is if the worst things happen, I can leave something behind for other people, like a video or some words or something like that, and that may help them through. Because I mean, I've always had this belief that funerals isn't for the person that dies. Funerals are for everyone left behind to cope with it better. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what happens at my funeral. I was about to say wedding, but at my funeral, because I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to be alive. What I care about is everyone else doing what they need to do to cope with the scenario. And if that's to do the traditional funeral thing, go nuts. If that's to just have a get together, go nuts. I don't care. You guys just do what you need to do to cope with the situation. And that's what I hope happens. And what I can do to help with that is record a video and leave something behind so people can reflect on it and process it in their own way. I think that the sucky thing, I would say, is I can't stop people feeling miserable if I pass away. So I'm basically hurting people I don't intend to do. It's not my fault, and I know it's not my fault. I've accepted it's not my fault. But it sucks to know that, you passing away will upset so many people and there's literally nothing you can do to make it better. Even though you want to, just like you would do everything in your power. If you saw your loved ones crying because of you, you'll do everything in your power to try and stop that from happening. But my scenario, everyone's scenario when they pass away, you can't. So basically, I just have to do what I can to try and make it easier. And so record some videos, make it clear cut what I want to happen after I pass away, little things like that. And I guess that's the best you can really do. And obviously hope for the best and make sure I do the right thing now to make sure I do make it out on the other side. Is that there are many people in my scenario that don't take it that seriously, especially the older folk. They're a little bit more I wouldn't say flexible, but just they don't stick to the rules well enough. and they cause infections, and they cause their body to not be ready for the surgery. So the best I can do is help with that. Sorry, that was just my ramble. I don't think anyone is actually listening to it. Another Dave ramble. Oh, you're listening. Oh, sorry. Nettie was listening. Then if one person listening, it's worth a saying. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can do. And to be fair, recently the last few weeks, it has been getting to me a little bit. Um, Mainly because I'm just over it. I'm over this scenario, and I'm just like I am tired of getting a headache. I'm tired of being tired. I'm just tired all the freaking time, and I'm so over it. And it doesn't matter what time you go to bed. It doesn't matter any of that shit. Just the nature of my condition is that I'm tired. And I get why. And I'm not mad. It's just frustrated. I'm frustrated. Yes. Oh damn! I don't want to do that. It's a deer. What else? I'm listening. Oh, so you Eyes was listening too. It's a waiting game. Yeah, it is. It's. I think I just. Yeah, I think I'm getting. I'm agitated because I'm tired, and I'm just venting. I don't know. I wish there was a way to just search for winter stuff. It's so difficult just finding things. I don't know. It's all I'm trying to say is that recently it's gotten to me a little bit more, um, and that's frustrating me even more. Because normally I can handle it. Normally I joke about it and be okay about it, but all I want to do is just sleep all the time. All I want to do is go back to bed and just stay in bed until it happens. And I get that's depression. It's just depression speaking. And eventually it'll pass and I'll get over it. It just in the meantime I just over it. And now I'm bleeding the side of my head. Great. I don't know if having no control would be the hardest. Yeah, it's. I think it's the fact that I didn't do anything to cause this to myself. There's nothing I did that caused this scenario, but I have to suffer for it. And I understand there are other people that are in a worse situation than me. I get all the cliches that people say is like think about people that are going through a harder time and all that stuff. Like I get it. I respect it and all the fun stuff that goes with it. Mad Hatter. Um, it doesn't make it any easy, and it's so shitty to know that I've got it easy. So allowed to have feelings. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. It's a shitty feeling to know that some people have it worse, and I don't know how I'd be able to handle it if I had to go through it worse. Like I'm lucky I live in a country that all this was paid for. I'm lucky that I'm working only to pay rent, not just to survive. And I know if I didn't pay rent, there'll be alternatives somewhere. We'll be able to work it out. And I know how lucky I am to be in my situation being as young as I am and all that stuff. I just didn't think at 38 or 37. How old am I? 37. I don't think at 37 I would be facing never being able to drink again, never being able to do a lot of things again, knowing I have to take pills every day for the rest of my life really sucks. I need to take a lot of pills. Knowing that my life, and I get everyone's life is only for a short amount of time at the end of the day, but knowing that my life is artificially, not artificially, but it is shorter than everybody else's because there's only so long a replacement heart can last for. Like the average time frame is 10 years. Knowing I may not even make it to 50s. That's another thing I'm dealing with. And I know there's a good chance I could get a second one. And there's a good chance that the heart I get could last for 30 years, like some people's do. It's doesn't make it any easier to know that it's going to be my life is going to be based off luck of how long I live for. Not based off anything I can do. How fit I am, it doesn't matter anything like that. Yes, I have to stick to the rules, be healthy and all that stuff. I don't know. I think that's just that notion that I can't do anything about it. Being not in my control anymore. This sucks. And on the bright side, I'm still alive, so I guess that's something. So that's a positive for you. Are you talking to a professional about it? I have. I know what it is, and I mean I've gone through all that. They validate everything I feel, and I get that. I know what this is okay. It's more of the fact of I know I should be okay about it, and I'm not. And I don't. I know anyone, and I have been to people that everything I'm expressing is completely valid and everything like that. I just still don't want it to go through all this. Can someone else do it for me? Someone else go through all this shit. Oh, hey, Yasmin. Hey, Mr. Tanker. How you doing? You caught Downer, Dave. Dave's having a downer. I got called David at work today. It made me feel awkward. David is my real name. Dave is just what people call me. Sorry, yeah, it's okay. I mean, at least I'm having downer periods instead of just being positive all the time and never letting anything negative affect me. That would be even worse. You're being with exactly, and I appreciate you guys listening. You guys are my therapist. I'm not going to take your advice because that may be risky, but I appreciate it. Yeah, it's just one of those scenarios that it just sucks. And today, in the last week or two, I just haven't been okay that it sucks. That's all. I wouldn't either. Yeah. And I know everything will be fine. I actually don't. Like, I say that, but I know things might not be fine. I know there's a risk that it may not go right. the way it is. That's just the way it is. This is an annoying thing. I don't know, it works. Yeah, if I do this, it goes right through there. I can't even see the damn thing. But if I go... How's that? There you go. At least I can see it now. I just don't want to do it. Like, I don't want to go for the rehab again. The rehab sucked. You know, I couldn't even... They wouldn't give me any liquids for like the first day. It's because when they shove something down your throat, you know, they shove a feeding tube down your throat, right? And they don't allow you to drink water because they're worried that it might go down the wrong tube because it's weakened. So they gave me like a breathing test, and I kept on failing it, so they wouldn't give me anything to eat or drink, and I wasn't starving. I was just, my mouth was so dry. I just wanted a liquid, and they just wouldn't give it to me. It was driving me bloody insane. I felt like I was in the intensive care unit for like weeks, but I actually was only there for like 7 days, but it felt like a week. Did I tell you, like, when I first came out of it, they had they had me pretty doped up with drugs, and I hallucinated spiders on the wall. And I wasn't afraid of them because I'm not afraid of spiders. I knew they were hallucinations, but I could see them crawling up the wall like a big trail, and it was like spiders and ants, and it was all the stuff like all over the wall, and I could see them like vividly. And I wasn't afraid of them because bugs and stuff don't scare me. But I remember seeing them clear as day. And I also hallucinated that a nurse got fired and chucked out a window. That was more freaky than the spiders. It's weird that your brain does. At least it was like those hallucinations. It wasn't someone murdering me. I thought that was pretty funny. But I never believed in like hallucinations before then. I never had a hallucination before then. But it was pretty freaky. And I have to admit it was rather funny, like in hindsight. I still remember it. Alright, we're gonna do the dream steps to get this over and done. Oh, actually, we'll check. Is there anything left in the shop we want to get before it ticks over? I got all those. That's all I kind of want. Got all the Star Wars stuff, because the Star Wars stuff I think expires tomorrow. Moonstones, that, yeah. I was thinking about getting that, but I think I'll pass that. Bowl machine, it's not really a need for it. Probably 7 Moonstones, and I'll save those. Imagine getting chucked. Imagine being a nurse and being fired and chucked out of the window. Because specifically, they were a nurse, and they got fired, and they got chucked out the window. And I remember I was lying in the bed here, and I remember them getting chucked out there, or at least getting fired. And I knew there was only windows that way, so I don't know what I was dreaming of, but it was funny. The rehab sucked though. Physiotherapists, as much as I love them, I hate them at the same time. They tortured me for a good couple of weeks there. And that's the thing, is like with physiotherapy, when you go through it, you have to do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So imagine doing major surgery and then going through that. I remember having to go every single day, and I was fucking exhausted, and I was fit. The problem is that I was already reasonably fit, but they have a thing of needing to push people. And it reached a point where I was doing like double what everybody else was doing, and they kept on adding stuff, and I just got to a point saying, "You gotta stop. You gotta stop adding things," because I could barely survive because they kept on adding stuff, and it was pissing me off. I rebelled against them. I refused to do squats as well. I need to dump the stuff. I didn't want to go here. I pushed the wrong button. So about 45 minutes. So you may get 45 minutes of me ranting, but you got to get 45 minutes of me trying to do a dream snap. Oh god, what now? Didn't think at 38 or 37. How old am I? 37. I don't think at 37 I would be. Why'd you why'd you clip me forgetting my age? How dare you? That's ageist. That is ageist. Disrespect. I was having a very emotional moment during that as well, Mr. Tanker. I was having a very emotional breakdown, and you just clipped it for your own sick amusement. How dare you, sir? And I would use stronger language, but you're under the age of 18, so I'm not even sure if you're even allowed to be in here. Maybe I should age restrict the channel. Should age restrict the channel, then you can't be in here anymore. Sorry, you meant to see that until you're in the right headspace. Well, you can blame Yasmin. Yasmin dobbed you in immediately. There was not even any hesitation on it. She dobbed you in so quickly, it was kind of funny. Don't have a secret away from Jasmine. I don't even know how you saw that so quickly. How do you see when someone makes a clip so quickly? I don't even know how that was possible. I mean, they do say clips is the best way of discovering people. So, I mean, I don't know how many people that will attract, but I appreciate it. You post in Discord. What? Wait. Sorry, Mr. Tanker. I went meant to see that till I was the right headspace, but you literally posted it on Discord. How does that work? So oh, you weren't meant to see that while you're holding a sign in front of my face. Ah, your story is full of holes, mate. You barely check Discord during stream. I do check it though. So that was a risky game that you played there. I've got it up on my screen right now. I've got it not on our Discord, but I've got it on open up on a Discord. I just find it funny that Yasmin dobbed you in like immediately. It's like, oh, you got a secret? And Yasmin's in the room and just gets a microphone out. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna try and do this. Alright. So we want as many tags as possible. So if we go here, now you're not going to be able to see it on my screen because it's going to cut off down the bottom the matching tags. But I'm gonna try and get as many matching tags as possible. Let me see here. See, we'll go. I'll just one line only. Oh no, this doesn't work. Bloody hell, yes. Alright. I mean, the only other ones is I've got a crown. Let me do a crown. Or the crown. A lot of these are very that one. Very thin and kind of I get the hat. I like the hat, the Mad Hatter hat one. Okay. See what else we got. We got the Wally backpack. It doesn't really match, but I'm just trying to get as many things as possible. What else could I do? Tail? No, that doesn't work. I don't like the tail. I don't like the tail. I want to get back to what it was before. All right, Wally backpack. No rings or anything. Yeah, we'll do the scarf. Ears. I'm just trying to get as many, because that's the advice I've been given so far, is as many tags as possible. Oh no, we'll go with the ears. Oh, see, you can't undo it. Oh no, you can undo it. On Tuesday next week, I'm going to go in and get an X-ray on your arm again. Oh, how's your arm going anyway? Is it healing okay? Does it feel? I mean, obviously it's going to feel sore, but how's it going? I think that's all we can do. I mean, you can do rings, I guess. A bracelet? I do it. Socks. There you go. Ah. There you go. There you go. Alright, on the other shoulder is sore due to all the weight in the arm and school bag. Yeah, fair enough. I get that because I have to carry this bag around all the time. And it just, after a while, just hurts that goddamn shoulder. Cool. Alright. We're gonna go with that. And see. How many does that give? I don't know if that's a lot. Seems like a lot. What companion can we have with it? I guess butterfly companion. Does that count as a Alice in Wonderland thing? Oh, probably not. No. And Sheldon told me Daylight should be taken in. Maybe if I go. There we go. Daylight. There you go. I don't know, is that good? I don't know. Is that good or bad? Should I submit this or not? And that would be everyone can say yay or nay. What should I do differently? Or at least like if you say no to this, tell me what I should do differently. Try another. Well, what? I need some advice of what to do. I thought that was a lot quicker because you can see the face, the butterfly on it. Try another camera angle. Okay. We need Sheldon. We do need Sheldon, but Sheldon's not here. Don't know. Oh. I'm not good at this. I need advice. Ah. See, look. The flower's smiling. Because it's a costume one. There's nothing in the background I can do to make it better. It's the same thing, but I can't. Well, there's Ariel now. Uh, uh, and a black and white. How about black and white?
The sand looks so warm today.
How about this? How about that one? Is that yay or nay? What do we think? Nay. Ah, I didn't realize there was an emoji for it as well, so I guess it's definitely a nay. All right, let's try the other way. There you go. Perfect. It's the purple that's like way too purple.
I got the nicest neighbors. None of them want to eat me.
I don't know how to reset that. All right, we'll try that. The How about that? I thought it was like with the lightsaber. It looks good. Yeah, now. God damn it. Well, I need some. Okay, if you guys are gonna keep on saying no, you guys gonna have to give suggestions. Because, well, like you guys are giving a lot of nays, but not really giving any alternatives. It's hard to explain. Well, I mean, you can say no or nah pretty easily with one word. I mean, you can be real negative with one word. Can't be positive and give me some feedback. I'm gonna go get a drink of orange juice, and when I get back, I expect some kind of advice. All right, be back in 2 seconds. I realized my headset turned off while I was away. All right, I'm back. All right, so the Mr. Tank said, yeah, nah, yeah, there's positivity. All right, thanks a lot. Well, it looks like this is okay. Sheldon, if you are watching this in hindsight, I tried. I have two idiots in the chat which are not giving me any advice whatsoever. They're being negative the whole time, saying nah nah to everything, not giving me any advice. I don't know what to do. This is the best you're gonna get. I'm sorry. And I've got half an hour. So we either got half an hour staring at this picture or they're gonna give me some goddamn advice. And this orange juice is really good too. I'm happy with it. I did point out to use a different angle. Yes, but I mean that's about as advice as my arm hurts. Oh, you don't poke the arm then. Like different angle, like do you mean like that a different angle? I mean, do you mean like that? Is that better? Yasmin's not giving me anything. Well, she's given a lot of laughing emojis. No need to throw. To be fair, Yasmin, you did throw him under the bus like earlier with the thing about the clip. So 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 to be fair, you started it. Um. All right. How about I summon a whole bunch of villagers and see whether they're going to get in the picture? Hold on. How about this angle? How about that angle? With Hades going like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And Oswald is like holding his head in the air. I don't know if you can see that. Is this a yay or no? It's gonna be a long half an hour, isn't it? Need many. No, we're not getting. I've had a hard day. I'm going for a rough time. How the hell is having Minnie Mouse going to help with that? You guys have just listened to me to complain about how shitty my life is at the moment, and you know what's a good idea? Minnie Mouse. Sure, we get fucking Minnie Mouse. Fine. We're gonna keep on doing this till we get Minnie Mouse, and then we're gonna take the picture, and that's all we're gonna get. And Sheldon's not here, so it's kind of Sheldon's fault. So we're gonna keep on doing this until Minnie Mouse appears on here. We're going to keep on doing it until we get it. No, she doesn't appear to be there. There's so many spawning here now. It's getting a little bit out of control. You have to remember, it randomly generates which characters spawn here, and it could be any of them. So this is going to get full really quickly. Oh, God. No Minnie Mouse yet. There's Minnie Mouse there. There's Minnie Mouse there. Alright, we'll get the critter. There. Are we happy with this one? Oh, it's not daylight. Oh, there. Minnie Mouse is all worried. Oh, God. Oh. That's not a good one. I can't get a good one over here. Can't get everyone posing. They're all kind of going away now. Oh, no. Damn it. Alright, we'll try it again, try and get her in it. She's walking away now. Alright, I'll try and get Minnie again. Hold up. This may take a while. This chaos. Where is she? Is she? No, actually. Can't see, there's so many. There's so many. Yeah, I'll enable daylight when we once I get Minnie again. This is hell. Minnie's over there. She's over there. I mean, does that count? Get time of day. Does that count? Minnie's like there. Right in the background, right here. Right here. Does that count? Or do I have to keep on doing it? I mean, that's where you want her, right? In the background, when no one can see her. Am I allowed to submit this one? Rude. Well, I can't tell. Is that Minnie or is it Yasmin? Either way. She's right where she should be. No, that's rude. Am I allowed to submit this or not? I'm not allowed to submit it unless I have approval. That was the rule. Submit. Alright. Thank you, Eyes. Thanks for ending my suffering. Dave, you can't be mean to your mods that are not being paid. Why? Give me a reason. Give me one good reason. There you go. I've submitted it now. This is the submission. I'm sorry, Sheldon. You can blame my mods for it. My mods that are now revolting against me, saying, "Oh, you're not allowed to be mean to us. You're not allowed to be mean to us. We can make clips of you forgetting your age and posting everywhere, but you're not allowed to be mean to us. We're allowed to be mean to you, but you're not allowed to be mean to us, because we are the mods, and we're allowed to be mean to you, Dave. But we don't really care that you're going through your heart condition. Fuck you, Dave. We're allowed to make fun of you, but you're not allowed to make fun of us." That's how you sound. That's how you sound. They're all looking at Jack Skeleton. They're all sitting around. At least that's something. Hey, Nitty. What did I miss? I just did the Dream Snaps, and my two mods are now demanding better working environment. Better working conditions, sorry. And I basically told them that they should shut the fuck up. So that's where we currently are. Because I mean, you guys just made fun of me, but when I reversed it, you guys just packed a sad. I need a violin. I need to learn the violin for you, and then get the world's tiniest one and play it for you. They do have rights. I mean, I mean, it's debatable. It's debatable. They have rights, as in like, they have the right to shut up. So they have that right. They have that right. You shouldn't encourage them, Nettie. They'll just get worse. So now it's like packed with people, with characters now. This whole area is packed with them. Look at them. There's so many around now. Actually, what we should do? What does the emote only chat do, Yasmin? If you enable that, then it's going to be a very boring stream. My stream's not that popular as it is, let alone like having it emote only. There you go. And the Cheshire Cat's looking at himself. There you go. But VIPs can still chat in emote only mode. Well, I don't see why you should do that. We barely get people in here as it is. No point. There's no point doing it. And you guys wonder why I'm mean to you. You're just threatening to like cut off chat. Well, why is Dave so mean to us? All we're doing is just threatening to like not allow people to talk in this chat. I don't know why he's so mean to us. Why is Dave so mean to us? We're just fixing our power to beyond what we should. Why is Dave so mean to us? I love an imitation of my mods. Great. You're telling us to shut up? I'm not telling you shut up. Ooh, that's gross. So we'll shut up, chat. Oh, I'm telling you to shut up. I'm not telling chat to shut up. That's two vastly different things. I'm not saying that chat is the issue with what's happening right now. Look, I do appreciate everything you guys do, but I also want to point out how useless you guys were with the dream stat thing. Alright? I'm putting it out there that it would have been more helpful if chat wasn't working. I mean, having an emote only chat would have actually been more helpful during that than what actually took place. I don't actually play the game, but you can have an opinion. You can have an opinion that's useful. Damn it, Dave. It doesn't work yet. I think Dark's built it and we just never got it back. I'm going to sit back and enjoy the show. Yeah, Nitty is doing the mature, responsible thing and not not getting involved. Well, I mean, we've only got 15 minutes to go, so we managed to kill a lot of time there. So, yeah. You better hope I don't die during the heart transplant, otherwise you guys are going to feel super guilty for that. Imagine if I get the call tomorrow. Your guys' last interaction would be with me would be just messing with me. I hope you can live with that for the rest of your life. I hope the guilt tears away at you, and that will be my revenge. The guilt eats at you. Damn it. No, right. All right, you guys are gonna silent now. Now it's all really awkward. Ooh, got a stack of those. Wait, are we allowed to speak now? Oh, I never said you couldn't speak. It was more of a recommendation than an order. You said shut up. I say a lot of things. I don't recall saying it. I just think I'm pretty sure I said I think you should. I don't think I actually said shut up. I think I said I think I said I think you should shut up rather than shut up. Those are two different things. I think you guys are just warping my words on me. I don't actually recall ever saying that. I think you guys are lying. Lying. I'm just gonna ignore. I'm just waiting for. You suggested that. Shut up. I suggested that. I didn't order that. And even if I did order it, you guys weren't listening anyway. You guys weren't helping me with anything at like during the dream snaps, but now you decide to actually listen. I mean, I was like, can you guys help me with the dream snaps? And you didn't listen to that, but for some reason you listen to it when I tell you to shut up. I mean, you guys seem to be picking and choosing what you listen to, and it seems a little bit wishy-washy. Please no, I can't. Alright, I guess we'll move this there. So they're gone all silent now, which makes me worried. So I think they might be crying. So, Yasmin, I'm sorry that you are crying. I forget, because I do date someone from England, so I understand. Oh, she's British, I should say. I do understand that British people are very sensitive to jokes and they can't handle the jandal very well. It's okay. I'm sorry that you can't handle a joke. And I hope you can get through this. Um, I hope you can get through this, and I wish you the best during this hard time of you not finding a joke funny. It's okay. It's alright. You'll get through this, Yasmin. I believe in you. And please don't tell my partner I said that, otherwise she'll kill me. You're a joke that's not funny. I'm a joke that's not funny. Is that what you're saying? I'm a joke that's not funny. Well, unfortunately for you, I'm not a joke, and that's why I'm not funny. So, if anything, me not being funny is exactly what I was supposed to be because I'm a person. I'm not a joke. So, I feel attacked. Don't make me fight back in a very rude way. I can be rude. Don't call me rude because I'll be rude. If you challenge me, I will be rude. There's mean rude and then there's funny rude. It's like a question of like which route do I go down? Which path? Which evil path do I go down? Well, we've got 6 minutes before I go, so now's the time to insult me if you want to. Because apparently that's what Yasmin and Mr. Tank like to do. They like to make fun of the disabled. Because I am technically disabled, and all stream those two have been making fun of me because they like making fun of disabled people, which is actually very rude. But hey, that's what people do. You know, some people get their jollies out of making fun of the disabled. And it looks like Mr. Tanker and Yasmin are two of those type of people. I'm thinking I think about there are a few details we could add onto the dream stat. It's done now. I'm not going back to the dream snap. It's too late. The ship has sailed. I had to go. Sheldon wasn't here to save me. To be fair, they're probably asleep right now, but that's fine. Hmm. Hmm. Do I want to use these? Hmm. Oh, partition. Put in the middle. Hmm. Anything? Board game. Board game. Ghosts around. Hmm. I think that's about it. Ah, we'll leave it there. Got 2 minutes to go on the stream anyway. What time do you start your morning streams? I start them, or I try to at least, at 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Monday to Friday. Except for sometimes Wednesdays when I do my longer streams in the evenings. I sometimes don't do a morning stream. But it will come down to my health. Comes down to whether I can do it really. But that's the plan anyway. But we'll see how we go. Um, I'm getting tired a lot, so I won't be doing it next Wednesday though, because I'm going up to Auckland for some medical tests. So Wednesday there's no stream next Wednesday. You might try to make it to those again. Might actually play a different game maybe this weekend. Maybe this weekend I'll play a different game on stream called Two Point Museum. It's a fun game that I've been playing recently, so I might play a different game sometime during the weekend. But anyway, we'll leave it there. Thanks, Mr. Tanker. Thanks, Yasmin. Thanks, Eyes. Thanks for cheering me up. It was fun little banter at the end there. Thanks, Nettie. Good to see you again. Good to see you. You're still roughing it in Australia. And thanks anyone else out there that is watching, will watch, or has been watching. I will be back on tomorrow at 6 a.m. As normal if I'm feeling okay. Typically, I'm feeling alright in the mornings at the moment. But yeah, we'll do this all again. Got the shop update, so we'll be buying some stuff probably tomorrow morning, so that would be good. Um, and yeah, it's been great. But this is a bit of a reminder for Yasmin to make sure you apply for some jobs today. Let's just make sure I remind you of that once in a while. Anyway, I'm gonna leave before she says anything for chat to catch up. Anyway, until tomorrow, everyone.